Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the basics of the Vedic astrology, which is about understanding the layers of the Panchang. So guys, definitely a lot of you who would have already gained expertise in understanding the planetary influence in your life, whether we talk about the significance of the houses, significance of the zodiac signs, and taking it further deeper into the nakshatras as well. And like the way I always say this thing that more than the planet which rules a nakshatra, it's the god which preside over that nakshatra that defines the qualities of that nakshatra more. But guys, definitely there are like certain deeper layers. If you're not adept in that, it will not serve you in longer purpose. Because if I were to say the percentage of the queries which I receive on the consultation, so auspicious timing or muhurta plays a very significant percentage over there. And definitely unless and until you do not know about the basics of the Panchang, it will be difficult for you to do that. And that is the only reason, guys. If you go in all the traditional Vedic astrology colleges and schools and all, over there they teach you from the basics, even how to draw your chart manually while looking at a Panchang. So guys, in this video we will like Panchang is made up of, like, it could be translated in Hindi as like five limbs. So in this video I will be telling you about the very first limb of the Panchang in order to study and measure, map the sky and see the placement and journey of the moon in the zodiac belt. So definitely guys, Panchang constitutes of 5 things as the name suggests. It includes Tithi, which is the date, relative distance of moon from the sun, then the day, Var, on which day you are born. It will stay same as the English calendar. After that comes the nakshatra, then comes the yog, and then comes the karan. So in this video we will have our discussion on the Tithi and we will try to get deeper into it, and you have to relate it. Because guys, why knowing this is important? Because whenever I'm looking at a chart, I always try to look at a connecting dots, look at a pattern. Like the way I always say this thing that, for example, if someone is born on a 6th of any month, that tells about the prominence of Venus. The same person also has got moon placed in the Purva Falguni nakshatra, being ruled by the planet Venus. Moon is conjunct with Venus. Rising sign is Libra. The person is in the business of Venus. So this is how you can find a symmetry. And definitely guys, the Tithi on which you are born, that plays a very important role in giving up a shape to your personality, your thought process. And imagine the day when the universe has placed you in this world, there is an encrypted code to that. And understanding the god which is connected with that Tithi can serve you big time. Along with that, there are certain list of remedies which you can also perform basis the day as per the lunar calculations, if you will be able to know about that. So okay guys, let's start with that. So let's say for example, for the Pratipada, this is called as the very first day when moon has come out of the new moon or the full moon alignment. So that means now guys, over here I will be giving you the basic traits. Definitely if the moon is waning, it means it is the Krishna Paksh, as we call it in the Hindi language. So that means the qualities will be little bit less. And if the moon is waxing, it means it is like Shukla Paksh moon, then it is going to enhance the positive qualities. So guys, for the first Tithi, and guys, even looking at it is not that difficult. Any of the good software for this astrology app, all what you have to do is that you have to just key in your basic details, and after that go on the basic personal details section. Over there you will get to know about the date. Definitely all those people who are expert just looking at the distance between the sun and the moon in the chart, they will be able to figure it out. So guys, now the personality traits I was talking about. And also guys, this Tithi can vary from anywhere, like depending on the speed of the moon. It can vary from 20 hours hours to 26.75 hours as well. Now definitely, because we are not following the sun calendar, so it is not dependent on the rising sun timing as well. The Tithi, the day as per the lunar calculation, can begin from the half of the day as well. That you will very soon get to know. So guys, the very first Tithi, if you are born on this Tithi, that means you are being ruled by the Agni, the fire god. The qualities which has been attached with it are difficult to be contended, lack of unity in family, troubled sleep, babbling in sleep, voracious eater, person might be very fond of eating as well, nocturnal lifestyle, native might be more inclined towards staying up in the late night, doing a job, preferring to study in the late night hours compared to the early morning hours, easily influenced, holding anger for long, definitely the quality of the fire Agni, aggressive but emotional as well, led by heart more than the mind. Now guys, when we talk about the remedies, so for example, if you are born on a Pratipada, and guys, it is also applicable while thinking about doing the auspicious acts, like whenever moon is transiting, or it is a Pratipada, it's like the first day after the new moon or the full moon. So definitely guys, it's like doing fire ritual. Havan becomes important. Propitiating sun, Surya, in a way that if you get to know it's a Sunday and it is also the Pratipada, so then offering water to the rising sun, doing the Surya Namaskar, recitation of the Aditya Hriday Stotra will become very important. After that guys, not suppressing your appetite or thirst, donating for big religious ceremonies, keeping east direction of your house devoid of any Vastu dosha, and lastly, and it is more applicable for the men, so not urinating directly facing sun whenever you are outdoors. So yes guys, this is the basic qualities of the Pratipada. Now it will be used while taking out the auspicious timing as well, and this is the Tithi when you are born, then your personality will reflect these qualities and these traits. Now guys, let's say for example someone, if you want to know the qualities of the Dwitiya, the second Tithi, that means it is being ruled by the Brahma. Now guys, what do we get to know about it? So definitely universe planted you in this world on this day, in this Tithi. That means the qualities of the Brahma will definitely reflect in your personality. Looking at the, just hearing the name of the Brahma and knowing about the chief role of the Brahma, which has to do with the creation. So imagine if you are in a, you are just in your high school and you aspire for making your career in any creative fields. Along with that, you have a strong moon, you have a strong Venus, you have a strong 5th house, you have a strong and prominent 3rd house. Dashas are also supportive. So that is how you can find a symmetry. So guys, the personality traits, people who are born in the Dwitiya are uncontrollable attraction towards opposite sex or same sex depending on your sexual orientation, the qualities of Brahma. Specifically, there is one story where Brahma got attracted, infatuated towards his own daughter Rohini. So it might be a reference from over there. Along with that, vulnerability towards some sort of bad habits, but also creative talents. Faulty work style might be driven more by haste. Because of that, irrespective of having good intentions, tasks executed by them with negligence and overconfidence became responsible for stigma, allegations and bad word around. So this is what you have to be careful about. Remedies, what you can do is that tree plantation, taking care of plants, trees, supporting community, public projects, being respectful to pregnant women, and never disrespecting wise men. So yes guys, after this, if you have to look at the traits of the 3rd day, Tritiya, so the personality traits of this Tithi is, now whether you have to know about your own traits, you are born on this Tithi, or it's about while selecting any auspicious timing. So being particular about your looks and spending considerable time in makeup and clothing, because guys, the god and the deity attached with this Tithi is the Gauri. So that is the only reason looking beautiful, looking good, spending considerable time of your energy, money on the your looks becomes very important. Along with that, controlling nature in relationship, indifferent treatment from partner, tendency to blame others, very attacking nature if being provoked, superiority complex, and inflicting losses on self in friendship. So you have to write it in the comment section. If this is the tithi on which you are born, do you demonstrate these kind of qualities or not? After that, guys, remedies. Devotion towards goddess in any form. This could be goddess Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, Kali. Being respectful towards women, especially your wife. Supporting young unprivileged girls. Refraining from extramarital relationship or casual hookup, refraining from backbiting, gossips, whispers, and refraining from eating salt on the third day of the waxing or waning moon. Means if whenever moon is transiting on like it is the Tritiya Tithi, and you are born also on the same tithi, so then it means that refraining from too much of the salty diets should be considered. Now guys, if you have to understand the basic qualities of the Chaturthi, so the god connected with this tithi is the Lord Ganesha, the god of wisdom and remover of obstacles. So the personality traits of this tithi are intelligence. First of all, if you are born on this tithi, you have the strong capacity to be intelligent with strong academic interest and talents. Wise, academically strong, speaks very less, capacity to understand deeper nuances, not being very demonstrative of your own talents, good writing skills, and capacity to make profits in the face of obstacles. So even while selecting any auspicious time or while doing something which has got some academic aspiration attached to it, so selecting this tithi could be auspicious for you. Now guys, when we talk about remedies, so devotion towards Lord Ganesha, distribution of books or knowledge material to needy, distribution of laddus, modak, amongst children, supporting coaching and teaching institutions, helping unconditionally those who are in crisis, refraining from littering or throwing around garbage at wrong places, refraining from eating sesame seeds made products on Chaturthi. Now guys, when we talk about the Panchami, so for the Panchami, the god which preside over this tithi is the Nagas, the serpent gods. Now when we talk about the personality traits, so adaptable as per the need of the hour is the trait of this tithi. Highly adept in tasks dealing with poisonous substances, chemicals, herbs and medicine. Adept in fire related activities. Don't attack unless provoked. Rigid nature. And efficient in assigned job or in business. So again guys, definitely like the way it has been mentioned as the qualities and traits of this tithi, that the person could be good in handling and dealing with the poisonous substances and chemicals. So let's say for example, if you are an Ayurvedic doctor, you work as a pharmacist, so this can actually give you a hint about that, or any of the tasks which you have to undertake which involve qualities similar to this could be a good tithi or day to select for those activities. Now guys, when we talk about the remedies, so be humble and empathetic towards animals, birds, worship of Lord Shiva, and donation of Nag Devata in any of the Shiva temple, refraining from doing pest control and eating meat on Panchami Tithi, feeding ants and birds, in your home vastu, stopping the entry of house lizards in your house if it qualifies, because the Panchang, the way it has been described, it is about those times when people still used to have house lizard in their homes. So if it is getting applicable in your case. Now guys, when we talk about the Shashthi, so the god which preside over this tithi, this date, 6th day, is the Lord Kartike. Now the personality traits, if you are born on this or you have to undertake some task, so what is the theme of this tithi? So blessed with many talents, good leaders, simple and wise, act erratic and foolhardy when cajoled or provoked, familiar with or in the profession of chemicals, poisonous substances, herbs, medicines, hesitates in cutting corners for success. Now guys, when we talk about the remedies, so feeding peacocks or birds, because peacock is connected with Lord Kartikeya, keeping a peacock feather at home, this is also a very good remedy for the people who have Kalsarp dosha in their kundli. Refraining from applying oil on your body on the Shashthi Tithi, 6th Tithi, and helping kids or unprivileged children. And lastly, devotion towards Lord Kartikeya. Now guys, when we talk about the Saptami Tithi, 7th Tithi, so the god which preside over this Tithi is the Surya. It means if you are born, universe has planted you on this day in this world, that means you will definitely demonstrate positive and negative certain qualities of the Surya as well. So personality traits, disciplined nature, strong-willed, efficient and talented, frontliner or in the limelight, a little bit egoist, and expecting royal treatment wherever they go, and trying to control and influence others. So again guys, when we talk about like taking an oath or doing something where you want to create a buzz or you want the whole attention onto you, and the moon nakshatra, I will shift or elaborate this whole discussion on the Panchang to other ingredients and aspect of it as well, like Var, Nakshatra, Yog and Karan. Then I will tell you that while selecting an important date, how everything binds together, leading you an auspicious time, towards an auspicious time. So guys, yes, so expecting royal treatment, trying to control and influence others. Now when we talk about the remedies which you should do, so worshipping Surya through offering your water to the rising sun in the morning, recitation of mantras, this could be Aditya Hriday Stotram, soaking enough sun rays, taking that kind of sun bath, being in the outdoor whenever sun is out, specifically if you live in those geographical places where you do not get much of the sunlight. So whenever and all those days when sun is out, you should be outdoor. Along with that guys, home vastu should prioritize good circulation of air and sun rays in the house, and lastly consuming almonds and enough dry fruits. Now guys, let's say for example, if you have to know the qualities and traits of the Ashtami, 8th day, so it is being presided over by Lord Shiva. Personality traits of this Tithi are kind-hearted, quick to getting hurt when things don't go as per the plan, emotional and driven by feelings, cleanliness, loving, childlike nature of submitting to the wish of friends when happy and not paying heed when upset, acknowledge disciplined people, takes time in getting trust, and if that trust gets betrayed, never trusting again. Now guys, remedies if you are born on this Tithi are worshipping Lord Shiva, offering water, milk, belpatra, fasting on Mondays, getting Rudrabhishek done in the holy month, lunar month of Shravan, and refraining from consuming coconut on Ashtami Tithi, whenever it is the Ashtami Tithi. Now guys, when we talk about the Navami being presided over by none other than goddess Durga. So the personality traits of someone born on this Tithi are personality colored with affection and maternal care, disciplined and law abiding, aware of responsibilities and rights, very fair with judgment and decision making, keeps a very stern exterior front, safeguarding a tender and a caring heart, like a coconut, very hard from outside but deep inside very tender, very caring, very affectionate. Now guys, when we talk about the remedies, so worship of goddess Durga, staying respectful towards females and helping unprivileged girls for their education or marriage related expenses. Now guys, when we talk about the Dashami, so if you are born on this Tithi, that means the god of this Tithi is the god of death and transformation, Yamraj. So the personality traits which you will demonstrate, sacrificing nature, hardworking, disciplined, timetable oriented, fluctuating nature, vacillating between extravagance and miserliness, in control of anger, attraction and affection, behaving or expressing softness, strength, in accordance with the way being treated. Now guys, when we talk about the remedies, so worship of Lord Shiva, getting Rudrabhishek done on auspicious days, lunar month, reciting Rudra Suktam, always keeping clocks functional in home, because you know that Yam is connected with the time, Kal. So your clocks in the home has to be functional. Lot many times people, when the clock stops working, they do not fix it, or in their garage they keep all the malfunctioning things, which might include clock as well. So that is something which you have to be very careful about. Along with that, donating money at cremation grounds or supporting unprivileged people with any of their family funeral expenses. Now guys, when we talk about the Ekadashi, one of the most auspicious day connected with the Vishwa Devas, so personality traits are very active and emotional. Feeling takes charge over thoughts and logic. So they are a lot driven and ruled by their emotions and their feelings. Vacillate a lot between conflicting thoughts of softness and sternness, attachment and detachment, devotion and disinterest, because being ruled by the moods and feelings and all, which kind of waves and kind of facilitate. And guys, when we talk about the remedies, so refraining from eating rice on Ekadashi, devotion towards Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva, refraining from harming nature in any form, this could be plants, trees, birds, harming nature unnecessary in any form, and refraining from aggression or exchange of heated words with anyone on the Ekadashi Tithi needs to be followed. After that guys, for those who are born on the Dwadashi, 12th day, being connected with Lord Vishnu, so the personality traits, inclination towards lifelong hard work and great contribution to society. It's very rare to find these people. These people never retire. Even when they formally retire from their job, they take up some community job, they do something, but it's very difficult for these people to retire. They're very hardworking and dedicated. Respect in society, business interest in multiple sectors, fast working style with strong dislike towards procrastination and lazy people, and to be a hero. They want to be a role model and inspire the world. Now when we talk about the remedies, if you are born on this Tithi, this day, daily exercise, yoga and mindful breathing practices, fresh air morning walks and reciting Lord Ram chants at the time of the rising sun, listening to Lord Vishnu's Sahasranam, meditation, and safeguarding yourself from the dust, especially of broom, like whenever the cleaning is taking place. So safeguard yourself from the dust, the way it has been mentioned in our holy books. Now guys, when we talk about the Trayodashi, 13th day, now Kamdev preside over this. So see guys, Kamdev has got everything to do with the attraction. So if you are born Trayodashi Tithi, along with that your Venus is strengthened in the chart, your Lagna that time when you were born was of the Venus. So this could be a good indication that overall your persona defines a personality which is very creative. There's a lot of charm, attraction, capacity to kind of fascinate someone, attract someone with your looks, so with your talents. So this is how we can blend things. So guys, the god which preside over this Tithi is the Kamdev, the god of attraction, love, like a Cupid. And the personality traits of this day, if you're born on this day, so doing work with complete devotion, quick attraction towards beautiful things, artistic taste, unique and glittery taste in clothing, in command over sensual hormones, and never letting emotions subjugate rationality, devoted and loyal in friendship and all relations. And guys, when we talk about the remedies, so maintaining high order of cleanliness, usage of perfume and fragrances, refraining from eating brinjal on Trayodashi Tithi, engaging in recreational activities with family on this Tithi, discipline and due consideration in intimacy. It means like when we will get deeper into the auspicious timings and all, you will get to know that there are certain time periods when even making any sexual contact is prohibited. So and along with that, not eating food at post death ritual, we say this thing that whenever in any of the Hindu family, when someone dies, so the 13th day we organized some sort of ritual where the food is also distributed. So you should refrain from eating food on any of the person's tervi, especially if it is just a casual acquaintance and not someone from your close family. So yes guys, this is the theme and remedies of this Tithi. After that, when we talk about the Chaturdashi, 14th day, being ruled by the Lord Shiva or the Kalki. So the personality traits are kind-hearted, less control over emotions, erratic and quick to anger, forcefully unpredictable. If it's of waning moon, inherent sadness lying inside, gets less importance in family and from their in-laws. So somehow the qualities have been extracted out of Lord Shiva as well, little bit. So we know that how kind-hearted, benevolent Lord Shiva is. And definitely what happened with Lord Shiva and the Daksh, Lord Shiva's father-in-law. So lot many things have been mentioned over here. Now guys, when we talk about the remedies, so worshipping Lord Shiva, refraining from eating honey on this day, Chaturdashi, embracing peace and non-violence, wearing silver and offering curd in the worship of Shivlinga, graceful behavior and soft spoken with others, practicing silence on the auspicious days. Now guys, after that, when we talk about Purnima or the full moon, so if someone is born on the full moon, definitely you are very extrovert, you are very talented, creative talents, and a lot many of our saints and enlightened beings are born in the Purnima, full moon. So the personality traits, little bit moody because moon is in its full glory, driven by emotions, feelings and whims, artistic and creative interest and talents, strongly intuitive and receptive. Now guys, when we talk about the remedies, learning to control your emotions through meditation, mindfulness and Bhagavad Gita, reading Bhagavad Gita, listening to Satya Narayana Katha, refraining from lying and gambling on Purnima. And guys, lastly, when we talk about the Amavasya, so the new moon, so if you're born on this Tithi, so the personality traits are inherent internal sadness and deep pain, psychic qualities, indifferent attitude of family members towards the native, get honor in society if becomes charitable, and a healer, stark difference in their behavior in private life versus in public life. And guys, the remedies, definitely whatsoever donation we do, that goes to our ancestors, whatever ritual we do in the new moon. So food donation, being of service and obedient behavior towards your parents and senior members in the family, drinking water from copper vessel or glass, not storing much junk or garbage in the house, utmost importance given to the cleanliness, lighting diyas or candles every Amavasya under the peepal tree, and refraining from sexual activities at the time of Amavasya. So yes guys, now you must have got to know that why I was giving so much emphasis on the Tithi, because astrology and your take and your grip on Vedic astrology is not complete if you're only paying attention to the nakshatras or the transiting planets and you do not know the basic foundation of astrology, which has to do with the Panchang, which has to do with these Tithi, Var, like nakshatra, Karan and Yog, which I will explain in detail. But today you got to know that if you are born on the Dwitiya Tithi, or if you are born on the, for example, Trayodashi Tithi, 13th day, why you have got so much of the creative interest. And let's say for example, if you're born on the like Tritiya Tithi, why you are so much inclined towards the beauty products. So this might have given you little bit of the kind of hint about it. And definitely guys, while taking out the auspicious timing or muhurta, the knowledge of the Tithi, the gods which preside over the Tithi serves a lot. So it was just the beginning. In the further videos, we will definitely get deeper into it and we will study it along with some case studies as well. So yes guys, for further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.